In September 20th, 1996, Atlus Japan released the first ever game in the Persona series called Megami Ibunroku Persona, or as we know in English, released in 1999, Revelations Persona. The first Persona game, even though not a massive hit, it did receive enough success to get a sequel. Fast forward to 2009, Persona 1 re-released on the PlayStation Portable as Shin Megami Tensei Persona. This video will review the PSP version of Persona 1 with minimal spoilers as possible and talk about how the series started rough to now becoming an inspiration for many JRPGs. Persona 1's story is divided into two routes, the Sebek route and the Snow Queen route. The Sebek route dives more into the psychological aspect and is an emotional tale about creating your own utopia because of the unfairness of this world. Whereas the Snow Queen quest dives more into the social aspect of life, which includes not being accepted by others and, in some cases, yourself, to a point that you would do anything to change your situation, even if it means to sell your soul to the devil. Both tales actually depict greater meaning and have strong characters to create an impact. The Sebek route has more impact because the main characters feel connected to the story and it changes their perspective on life, whereas in the Snow Queen quest, the villains are the star of the show, as their emotional impact is shown through their personality and character arcs. The storytelling in this game is marvelous and keeps you at the edge of the seat. The pacing, the characters, and the setting add a vibe that makes you wanting for more. However, unfortunately, I can't say the same for the gameplay. When discussing the gameplay of Persona 1, the base gameplay even now is pretty solid. You have attack, skills, guards, and even a contact feature, which adds an element of skill in the game. Like, you can dance in front of the demon to get an advantage. However, the issues start when you play the game. The game is pretty unfair. Ailments can be stacked, which the enemies keep on spamming, and Mudo and Hamma skills constantly damage you until the battle is over. The random encounters are not as annoying as people make it out to be. However, the amount of times I have died because the game decides that you are dead because the enemies stack charm on you to keep you in lock makes you realize the failures of this game. The dungeon exploration with little puzzles and gimmicks are fun if you don't constantly die. The game gives you little to no directions, which is a problem. Overall, this is one of the worst games I've played gameplay wise, and I cannot emphasize that enough. I would be lying if I said I didn't enjoy Persona 1. The game is pretty enjoyable because of the story. It hooks you into its world. It has a really strong emotional impact. I would recommend experiencing this game once, even if on easy mode. But in the end, my final verdict for Shin Megami Tensei Persona is
1 second.
a 5.5 out of 10. If you've reached the end of this video and enjoyed, consider subscribing and giving me a like. Also, comment below about Persona 1. What do you think about the game? Also, I make a lot of Persona content on this channel, including some others like Dragon Ball, Shin Megami Tensei, and Catherine for Body, and more to come. If you enjoy that kind of stuff, try checking my channel out. I'll see you guys next time around, guys, with another video. Peace, bye bye.